Alright, hello and welcome. I am aFriendly Pest, and today I am live streaming some Witcher 3 and hanging out, mostly hanging out. We're going to play casually. I haven't played this in a long time, but it's been fun to start playing through it again. Mostly here to hang out. Hello to the average adult gamer, Camden, Logan the Nerd, and Nick Pruitt. Thank you guys for showing up. Bear with me as I figure this out. So far, the technical side of live streaming is absolutely getting the best of me. Eventually, I'd like to work my way up to live streaming VR, but that takes some time. Yeah, it's very nice to hang out with you too, Camden. Very nice to meet you. Appreciate everybody coming out and tolerating me trying to figure this out. I haven't played this in a long time. At this point in the game, I've actually started playing it a little bit.
She needs help.
Something going on up here. Something going on. Figure it out. We'll solve it with our sword. At this point in the game, it's forcing me to play as Ciri for a moment, and I don't remember how. Also, I haven't played this in like a week, so... One of the nice benefits of putting a new computer together is I get to play through my old favorite games way better than they ever were before. I don't know if you guys have ever played this game before. It's one of my favorites. It's got to be top 2 ever flat screen games.
Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
I have not yet tried the 2.6 update. I will. Hello, Halo newbie. Thank you for coming out to the stream, watching me struggle. This is a great game. You should absolutely play this game. It's not VR. That's the only thing that could make it better. I will try the 2.6 beta at some point. Friday and then Monday. I'm doubling down on Radius. I'm going to wrap up my scavenger mod, and then next Friday I will probably try 1.0 before I lean into 2.6. But that's just because I'm interested in seeing the new map.
Yes. Though
Well, not the new map, the old map, but it'd be new to me.
Does that mean you know which way to go?
Not quite. Not yet. But I'm sure we'll find the way if we set off together.
What happened to you?
This?
Hello, Frank. Thanks for joining us today.
It's nothing.
Half paying attention to the dialogue is going to cause me problems.
How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail.
That's pretty twisted once you find out later what's going on.
And I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had naught to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked, but Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats, that would solve things.
That's so twisted. That's so twisted once you find out what's going on. Very kind of you to say, Camden. I appreciate that. What kind of sushi are you eating?
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning,
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
it warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
Spicy
can't
cinnamon roll.
go
I like
home
the California
because of
rolls.
the
I don't know if that
wolf
really
king and
qualifies
his
as sushi, but I like them. I know what you mean, Frank, because sometimes I've got more to play than I have time to play. But this is absolutely one of my favorite games. Well, I admit I like the DLC more than the main campaign. Let's see what the Wolf King is. I don't remember that.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes, I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
You know, I first played through the Mass Effect trilogy with the... Oh, I forgot to loot the bot. I don't think it matters. I'll be switching back to Geralt soon.
Wolves! Quick, hide!
Come on, concentrating up. That's a lot of wolves. Ciri doesn't have any, like, signs like Geralt does. Man. Geralt is much more fun to play, in my opinion. At this part of the story, right? Geralt fighting almost feels like a dance. I really enjoy the combat in this game. Not so much with Ciri, but it's a necessary part of the story, right?
My, you're brave. My father couldn't even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
I don't know if I finished the thought there. First time I played the Mass Effect collection was when they brought backwards compatibility to the Xbox One. I'd never played it before that, so I got to play through all three back to back. Really enjoyed them a lot. 2 was probably my favorite, but I really enjoyed them.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that guy's probably dead. We'll see. It's looking pretty likely that I'm correct on this. Oh, we're gonna look at things. Let's first inspect the belly.
Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied?
It's a good way to distract a little girl while you're perusing a corpse. This is a great game. This is not the best first impression, right? Whenever I'm actually playing as Geralt and out in the world, it's much more interesting than when I'm playing as Ciri.
Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
She's
Stay
supposed to be
there.
tying her shoes, and
And
she's
look
not.
away.
She's absolutely not looking away.
What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree.
Can't wait till I figure out how to do this with VR as well, right? But one step at a time. I had enough trouble getting this working today. I had a terrible time getting the OBS to see the source. I don't know why I'm so bad at this.
Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through
How
his
many of you
tongue.
guys have seen a dead body in real life in a
Immense
situation
pain
horrific?
before death.
I have. I'm just curious. I hope none of you have, right? It's a weird thing to ask. I'm just asking.
Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently.
I'll finish that thought before I move on, but I used to work for a railroad. I was a conductor for the railroad that's recently in the news for blowing up Ohio, and had a gentleman commit suicide in front of my train one day. So I have the unfortunate privilege of experiencing something similar.
The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
I don't think a werewolf was involved in the railroad incident,
had
but
a
it was
fall.
equally gruesome.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What will we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver.
Yeah,
I
it's
can make a
unfortunate.
blade
It's
oil.
unfortunate.
Oil. You
Well-
mean like we make from rapeseed?
My only solace was that he
A
wanted
far
to
more
die.
special oil.
Apparently, he suffered terribly chronic
Tallow,
headaches,
wolf's
and the
bane,
medication that used to control them were no longer
parsley,
available, and he had
and
tried
wolf's liver.
multiple times to end his life before
The
this
Wolf King will
occurred. So
feel terrible,
it wasn't
terrible
like I was
pain.
involved in an incident where someone that
You're
didn't want to
smart.
die. So
How
that
do
was
you
the
know
only
these
piece I could
things?
find in it.
Did your father
You
touch
gotta you gotta look at things sometimes
my
strange
father.
ways in life to move
My
forward.
uncle.
That was the
Uncle
best I could
Vesemir.
do. I hated it regardless. That people see locomotives as a force of nature. They don't recognize there's people behind the windshield, and they get to live with the consequences of your action too. You know, sometimes what you do in life affects other people just as much as it does yourself. It's tough. It's tough. That was years ago. Oh, more wolves. I'm tired of killing wolves,
Hide!
bro.
Quickly!
Ready to be Geralt again. Ready to be Geralt again. Ciri is not fun to play. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm actually at one of my least favorite quests with Geralt as well. But after that, some good fun to be had. Ow! Any predictions on how many deaths I have trying to clear the castle for my scavenger run? I know the answer, you guys don't. That won't be Friday, that'll be Monday. I've never played God of War.
You can come out.
Oh, you got a Corgi, fantastic.
The Wolf King will be angry.
I have a Yorkie poo myself. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments here. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Halo newbie. It happens all the time. You're gonna say 5 deaths. We'll see. We'll see if you're right. We'll see if you're right. My favorite non-VR game. It's a toss-up between this game and Red Dead Redemption 2, to be honest, right now. That's what comes to mind right now. I reserve the right to change my opinion later, but I love both of these games. I think the writing in Red Dead Redemption 2 is phenomenal, and I can't wait to play through it again. I'm going to play through it again on the new PC, the Compensator.
They've plenty to eat where the path ends.
Oh, no, fall down the hole. It'll work, it'll work. I think we're almost through the Siri bit.
Through the cave.
Through the cave. What's her name? Gretka. That's a fun name. Frozen Reese's. I like Reese's, especially in ice cream.
Are you?
I'm on a diet right now, so I can't have them, but absolutely. I've been running a lot lately, eating better. I want to do a marathon this year. We'll see if I get there. I've never played the Vampire the Masquerade's games. Not a huge vampire fan, to be honest, right?
I do. Hide.
Though, Redfall's interesting. I don't have, like, real high hopes for Redfall, but I'll try it for sure. Oh, it's dark. Ow. He doesn't seem so tough, huh? I'm stuck on nothing. It's my superpower in all games. Come on, bro. It's so dark in here. Come on out of there. Here we go, here we go. There we go. Learned him. That was easy. Marathon video, that's an interesting thought. I'd get a GoPro maybe. That'd be like 4 hours of me just suffering. Who wants to watch that? I mean, that's like, I guess that's not all that different than my castle video, actually. This is my first time ever doing a live stream, by the way. I'm pretty nervous about it. We found a corpse in the woods.
You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
I bought a new microphone just to do this, just to hang out with you guys. Thought it would be fun, give me something different to do.
I managed to flee, but
like, pretending to talk to you while I'm doing my other videos is more challenging than having people actually talk to me. This is an Elgato Wave 3, which I'm pretty impressed with so far.
He laid a claw or
Is
two.
the video quality okay? The sound quality okay? I get that stuff right?
My lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Okay, so that's how she met the Bloody Baron, who is the person that Geralt is currently talking to. Here we go, see? Mic is a tiny bit quiet. I'll try to speak up some. No, I'll just boost the game. How's that, Halo newbie? Much better?
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very.
How good is stew, right? Real life, how good is stew? It's always good. You can have stew every day. Put everything in it, it's always good.
And you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested.
I have played Skyrim. I even tried
ordered my
Skyrim
men to
VR a
watch
little
her
bit.
And left her to rest.
And
I've not played all the way through it. It's on my list of
A
things to
topic
do.
for another time.
Okay,
the little girl who showed up here with Siri.
I gotta concentrate on the dialogue here. I don't want to mess up any
She's
dialogue.
safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. Siri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided not to send the lass home. She's fed here. A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to Siri?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
Man, he's not telling me what I want to know. It does take forever to get through this game, but I enjoy it thoroughly. It's one of the few games I've tried to do everything there was to do. I never finished Skyrim. I need to go back to that someday. It's cumbersome in VR, and I've not found the mods I like best to make it playable. It's also difficult to make content for. But one of these days, maybe.
No, a topic for now. Talk.
That sharpness. What's your tone, Witcher? Remember you owe me. Butchered some of my better men. We wish to
That's
come
true,
to
I
an
did do that.
agreement, do we not?
Geralt's a great character. I love the strong, silent type characters in most games, to be honest. Overly chatty character is not my favorite. Let's try this one.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
You know, I kind of trust this guy. I think he's got some integrity. Probably made some mistakes in his past. We'll figure that out as we go along. You don't trust him. You don't trust him, Kai. Yeah, I've tried the same mods, Halo Newbie, but my mistake was I started with like 30 mods on the old PC and it just wasn't up to it. Maybe one of these days I'll go back to it, though. I do have interest in playing through that game.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, about yay tall, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green, like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 2 winters behind her, though she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides...
Thanks for coming by, Spike. I was hoping you'd come by and judge my gameplay deep down. I didn't want to ask, but I'm glad you did.
This is the place.
Everyone, by the way, stop watching me right now. Spike just published a new video. Go watch his video and then come back and hang out with me. There's plenty of time for both. Borderlands 2 VR. I've never tried that. We'll see if he's a bad guy, Kai. We'll see. You could be wrong, bro. You could be absolutely wrong. Spike agrees with me. Go watch his stuff first. That's what he's saying. Let's see if he's gonna have enemies. Look at him, big dude like this. He's got tons of enemies.
Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants.
Not fond of his enemies.
None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have They've been eating dirt long since.
Anything unusual happen before they disappeared? They act differently, do anything
Spike
strange?
agrees with me. Go check out his video.
Well, not long ago, peasants came to complain that
Not only
the
that, you should watch it first and then come back and hang out.
well, devoured another lass before her. Common occurrences in Vellum. And
I gotta
my
pay attention to
women,
this dialogue.
Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever. And Tamara, occupied with her things. Nothing unusual.
This place. Must be hard to be the only two women here.
This place? What do you mean? I wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company.
Who would be excited
Sure,
about a
your wife
blue
and daughter
ribbon
would
from
be
somewhere,
harassed.
right? What a different time. Not only that, I'm pretty sure it's fictional. Not entirely sure. We'll see how
One
that
of them
works
so
out.
much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
My men are a horde of Orsons. What a great word. Let's start integrating that into regular conversation.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pour through their belongings.
Not a stranger,
find them or
bro.
not?
Butcher of Blaviken.
I do.
Geralt of Rivia. Everybody
Then
knows
let me
me.
work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
By the way, this runs amazing on my new computer. Running things ultra with ray tracing enabled, and I'm staying up around 140 FPS even in demanding scenes. Just incredible.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Sort of
I like how he's deciding to sing as his lord walks by.
You know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy?
Soon we'll be out of the dialogue and back in the action, hopefully.
Bastard who's hurt her. I'll fly him.
Hey, Explorer, thanks for coming by.
Damn it. Jammed again.
Bedchamber. Tamara's room is there.
Okay.
Try not to make
What am I stuck on? Look at
In
this.
return, I want everything to be as they left it.
Really? There we go. AI. Alright, we use our Witcher senses. Things in red are objects of interest.
Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken.
What's that mean? Kai, explain it. Why is the stem broken, bro? We can loot stuff while we're here. We'll probably not do that. We'll not do that. We'll be a good Witcher.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
See? Kai's leaving flowers in case they come back. Bro, he's not so bad. You're judging him wrong, and you don't even know him.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here.
Probably a picture.
That painting? Right size.
That or a carpet. More likely a picture. Blood Forest. You should play this, Spike. I've never played the first or second one. Only the third one, and that's enough for me. I love it. Like, I hope sincerely they make another one someday, because this is a great game. It's a great game. Only thing that make it better if it was in VR. Oh, here's something else of interest.
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Interesting. A voodoo doll. There must be some other object of interest in here that I'm missing. Let's see if we can locate it. Perhaps it's in here. Incense and a rusty key. Let's take them.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks.
Why?
Anise.
A letter?
Sandalwood. And something else.
Let's read it. We're going to read it together.
Saffron.
We're more like a family. We support each other. Help others survive tough moments. Grapple with the past, for each of us has passed. So you needn't worry about anyone digging into yours. We've got a rule. Never ask more than someone offers on their own. The past doesn't matter to us. Only the future does. That and our common fight against evil and depravity. against perverse and loathsome practices of all kinds. How was that? Was that pretty good? So I suspect that is the entirety of this room. We will go back to the other room and have a look. There's another doll and some candy in there. We'll go to the other room. Hopefully this is it. Oh, there's some kind of, see this, like, some kind of scent? Let's see. That guy's just standing up there singing to himself. It's ridiculous. But I mean, what else you got to do back in the day? They didn't have VR then. You know? Look how entertained he is. It's ridiculous. But imagine how much fun you would have if you were so easily entertained. It would be great. Everything would be amazing. All the time, delighted at the smallest thing. It'd be awesome. Having refined taste, that's tough on a guy. Man, this is a hefty scent that I am tracking. It goes a long way. The door was locked, but not anymore. We had the key. A prayer. Let's take a gander at this prayer. Eternal fire, which lighteth our hearts and giveth us light. Heat us with thy warmth. Dry our tears. Burn our foes. Embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health. Punish my father. Help me fulfill my destiny. So that's interesting. This must be from his daughter, right? The Bloody Baron's daughter. Give my mother health. Punish my father. And help me fulfill my destiny. Sounds like you're wrong, Kai. Sounds like you're wrong. Let's take a look. The multiplayer mod would be great for every game ever, right? Including, like, Into the Radius.
The Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
So there's like this group, this religious group that worships the Eternal Fire. I don't exactly understand it. There might be something else of note that I need to find. I feel like I found it all, though. Use your Witcher senses to search the room. That's unfortunate. I'm ready to move on. Is there anything down here? Just this dude. Look at him just standing there. It must be that I missed something upstairs, but you would think that even my poor observation skills would detect something because it was a completely different color and I was moving slowly, right? It's back in the other room. How did I miss something in that room? Thank you, Spike and Halo Newbie, the 829 subscribers. Extremely humbling. I don't know why people come hang out with me, but I do appreciate it.
Thistle. Shenana King.
Maybe I can talk to her. Maybe she knows stuff and things.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Siri told me about you.
You and Siri.
What are you most excited about, Halo Newbie? That Ghost of Tabor, maybe?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you. And a
That's coming out
sorceress.
really soon, right?
But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
That and hopefully Breachers is going to be easier to play. I'm pretty interested in Breachers. That looks fun, especially for game nights.
Siri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Do you know where Siri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Siri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well. Don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
What else am I supposed to
Kill the
find?
monsters. All of them.
Am I supposed to check every bag? I don't want to loot things. Like, I'm not trying to rob this guy. I'm trying to find his family. Maybe it's in the other room.
Thistle.
She's in there practicing saying thistle. What's this? Okay, letting me know that I have a stash location here. Ooh, look at this. We found what we're looking for. Hell yeah.
Siri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Oh, we get to read some more. Reading makes me nervous.
Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort.
Oh man, it's a lot.
Where'd Siri get this?
Whoever thinks curses are only manifestations of one being's ill will towards another is sorely mistaken. Shockingly commonplace are reports of curses cast unwittingly on oneself or objects. Safeguard oneself as thoroughly as possible against the casting of curses. As an absolute minimum, Madame Amelia Veracruz Leon recommends cleansing oneself of all negative thoughts, striving to be at one with the world and achieving harmony between body and mind. Simple as that. You just do it. You just purge negative thoughts.
Friends in high places in Vizima.
Here we go. This is the final piece of evidence. We can finally get to some action. A spinning top. Oh, there's more to do. I really like this game, but I completely forgot about this. Do I have to take this top back to her? Is that what I do? Here's your stupid
Kill the
top.
monsters. All of them. Geralt!
Yay.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Hello, Redders. Thanks for dropping by.
We'd play in her room sometimes.
Hope you're doing well this evening.
I was sad one day, and Siri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Was that everything?
Thanks, Gritka.
Or was that like a bonus?
I'm not playing. I'm helping. Thistle.
That was like a bonus thing, I think. Anything else? I feel like it's all supposed to be here. There's a magic path leading me down the stairs. See that? Probably means what I need to find is downstairs. Hopefully that's the case. Is it downstairs or upstairs? Could be upstairs, bro. Yeah, Breachers is currently available to play. It's just you got to jump through some hoops to make it go. I'm looking forward to when that's not the case, when it's a little easier. And that guy's not tired of that same stupid song. How did I miss this? How did I miss this enormous object?
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough.
Looks like you were wrong, Kai. Wrong, bro.
What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side. It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. I'll look for clues.
I'm tired of looking for clues. So, the chunk of the candlestick got ripped off and thrown through the wall and landed in the drawer thing. Look at this.
Nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
It was a heck of a fight in here. So, a domestic dispute took place before the Baron's family disappeared.
Rest of the candlestick and wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle from Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Oh, now we're tracking smells again. Hopefully this is over soon and we can get to actual action. That guy's so entertained with himself. It's outrageous. What is wrong with him? It's crazy.
Damn, trail breaks off.
A talisman
Find
wedged
something
in the
else.
floorboard.
Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Thank God we can get out of here. Learn a new song, bro. Learn a new song. Man. We're getting out of here. We've done our investigating. Obviously, the Bloody Baron had a fight. I can't. It looks like I'm supposed to go up. Like I looked at that wrong. We'll sprint. We'll get there quicker. This is like when I edit to cut out me floundering around. There we go. Beautiful. There he is. We're talking to him.
Poking around.
All right. Well, let's open with the fight. What do you guys think?
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing. Not a one of them.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervalus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the Pella, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Found a
We're
doll
gonna
in
go see
Tamara's
this
room.
cunning
Tell me
woman.
about it.
What
You
could
don't trust him,
possibly be
Spike.
so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
This is Triss.
You don't trust
No
Carol.
offense, but not great with your hands, are you?
Why don't you take some wooden rags, see what image of a grown woman you can come up with?
All right, let's go see.
Ought to have a chat with this Peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
I didn't expect that. I forgot about that. That guy's still laughing it up. That guy's still laughing. We're getting out of here. Time to go. I gotta get away from these people singing these stupid songs. Okay, out in the big, beautiful world. Just to say, this is a dark and horrible place. Like, if you got stuck in a world of a video game, this would not be the place you'd want to go. I think there's an armor smith. I need to have my gear repaired before I depart. Unfortunately, this guy has a side quest, too.
What's gotten into you again?
You think he's going to turn out in the okay in the end, Frank? You think it's going to be the case? Let's consider all the evidence we found there. What do you guys think? What do you think about the old Baron? Poltheim, Triss, or Yen? Need to fix my stuff, man. Is this how I do that?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
I don't want to buy things, I want to fix things. Maybe that's under the crafting tab. I don't want to buy anything, that's for sure. No. Ah, there's a repair tab. Cool. Stupid tutorial elements here. I'm not reading that, and I'm not going to know how to do it later. That's my way. Alright, we'll repair equipped. Nice. That's handy to have that button. Good enough. Good enough. We'll mess with other stuff later. Eventually, this guy has a side quest too. There are, spoiler alert, a couple different love interests in this game. I think actually more than a couple. And he's just asking which ones to check out, Spike. You can also get side quests from these. There's a card game in this game that's pretty cool called Gwent. I probably won't pick that up. There's a side quest to kill something called a Shrieker. Witchers are mutants that kill things for pay. We'll go ahead and pick that up. The Beast of Honorton. A vile and dangerous spook, beast, or devil of sorts, causing no end of trouble near our village. Profoundest gratitude and a sizable reward. Not only that, I think they'll pay me if I do something about it. That might be fun. And a missing wife. Crazy. Everybody needs help. And then there's fisting fights. I like fisting fights. In horse races, man, there's just stuff everywhere. We'll just pick it all up. We'll pick it all up. We'll go outside here. We'll look at the quests. We'll save real quick so we don't have to go back through this dialogue again. Look how beautiful this environment is in its own way. Like, it's a horribly gloomy, terrible place, but it's also beautiful in its own way. So save real quick. And look at our quest list. Secondary. I don't believe I have the level. Hunter named Neelan. Find his wife. I'm a level 4. It's a level 7 quest. What's the main quest right now? Hunting a witch? Let's do that. Let's try to stick close to our level. I don't want to go get stomped. So the notes left by Hendrik, the Nilfgaardian agent, mentioned that Ciri had quarreled with some witch. That the Newt Stewer in question could be found near the village of Midcopse, exactly where Geralt did not know. He was forced to swallow his manly pride and ask the locals for directions. I feel attacked. Let's take a look. Does it say where I'm supposed to go? Way over there. That'll give us a chance to ride the horse. Take a look at the comments. Why would you need to look at the characters before you chose Kai? Thanks, Spike. I knew as soon as I said that you'd have my back. That's the problem with doing it live. It's impossible to edit out every blunder I make, but I can get right out of the highlights. What video did you put up today, Spike? Was it Half-Life Alyx or Radius? What would it matter how they look, Kai? It's not what matters, bro. Summon our horse. Here we go. The guard's having a heck of a time for guarding in the rain. It's a beautiful game. It really is. The atmosphere is unbelievable. It's a game you can really get lost in. And the side quests are very well written. Probably the best side quest of any game I've played. Maybe contested by Red Dead Redemption 2. Such a fantastic game in its own right. Both of them, my favorite flat screen game.
Who else is racing?
Some guy standing there trying to make people race horses. We're not interested in that today. Ah, the greenhouse run. I want to watch that. Bonus points for dark hair.
Should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses.
What did she say? I was reading comments. Hunger's turned this one. You like looking for help and then insults my complexion.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers, pox taken, profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Man, we don't want Verna to take umbrage.
Warts and mange?
Sounds dangerous.
I'll help you.
She's standing on the corner, worried, and all she had to do was stand it back up.
Send ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines? I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye. Turn this one pale.
And she insults me again. Hunger stirred this one pale.
Come on, Roach.
Ah, the sun's coming up. Really a good looking game, especially when the sun rises. Out of the way, bro. Who's your favorite love interest from Mass Effect? Let's see. I see you guys talking about it. What was the one with the Australian accent? What was her name? Can't remember. What was her name? I saw a lot of wrong answers when you guys picked your favorites. I'm just saying. Bandits. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to play.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Okay. Nice of him to get stuck on the tree. What is it? Some relation to the BTR, perhaps. There we go. Go ahead and loot him since his friends like ran off. Hit some Fizz Tech on him. That's basically meth for back in the day, people. I've got this mind attack ability here I like a lot. Check this out. Just stuns him.
What? Lost your nerve?
Can I loot him? There it is. The others rode off while I was bashing their friends. I didn't expect that. They just didn't seem to care. Notice I have two weapons. One of those is for monsters and the other one is for humans. Tally's number one. That's wrong, Kai. I knew you'd be wrong on that one. Notley R2. Absolutely not. No. Third choice, Garrus? I don't think so. Let me off the horse.
Come on, come closer.
Dude.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
There we go. Have to remember to sell this stuff later. I got wounded pretty good. Best way to get your health back in this game is to meditate. If I can remember how. There it is. Meditate for an hour. It also refreshes your different potions. If you look down in the bottom left, which I probably have my icon covering, you can equip different foods or potions that you brew and make. You can use those to increase different stats or heal. Miranda was my favorite. Yeah, Miranda was my favorite. That's her name. I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I played it. Miranda was my favorite. Find the witch on your own or ask the residents of Mid-Cops about her. Maybe there's somebody to talk to that doesn't want to kill me. Dragon Age. I've never played it. I haven't ever, maybe I played one of the old ones back in the day, but I know I haven't played the most recent one, and it's pretty old. Alright, let's see if anybody here knows anything about the witch. This guy doesn't even speak more than huh. Even worse, even worse. Wow, is there nobody that you can have a conversation with?
Oi, what no?
Okay.
First the army's passed, then the fox, now the younger.
What's viewing the broad world?
Dad had a sword once too.
I've my elf, thank the gods. For the rest,
Here we go.
back to the witch. want curing of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I didn't bother with her myself. Ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but sleuth's setting now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young ones. Marion's lad, and that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Hawks and water rats last. They had food for days.
Telling me about all the village gossip for straight away. Let's see. Halo 2, yeah, it had some love interests. Death Stranding, I started that game, didn't play it very long. I'll go back to it at some point. It feels like my jam, but I kind of took a break from it and forgot how to play, and when I came back I was very frustrated. Also, it's almost a movie. Okay, back to it. Back to work. This must be the lazy man so spoken of.
Where to find the local witch?
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
This little icon here is I've been putting points in that mind trick that I mentioned. It allows alternate dialogue options, so we're going to use that. SnowRunner, that's a fun game. How good would SnowRunner be in VR, huh? Though you need a very comfortable headset.
You sure? Give it a think.
Little Jedi mind trick.
Take no for an answer, will ye? Ooh, all right. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of him. So, when I spied you coming, swords...
Very
and all,
true, Halo
straight
newbie,
away,
very true.
I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
Hmm? What? Not one and the same?
No.
I've never played War Thunder, Camden. BMG, thank you for dropping by. I'm playing a game that you might play when you're not busy playing Sonic the Hedgehog. BMG, for everyone in the chat interested, podcasts all the time and plays Sonic the Hedgehog.
No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes. I feel like I'm skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Pleasant on the eyes if you like 'em skinny. That sounds like a question for the chat. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll stay away from that one.
Must be a large stone near the pond.
Good thing there's a magic path, because I already completely forgot the directions. Don't be shy. Plug your podcast, BMG. You're on 2 or 3 shows right now. Different podcasts. Nice fellow. Nice
There's
fellow.
the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
Here's the boulder. Let's go find the witch. Sounds like some resistance up here. We'll switch to the fire sign. Can't see because grass. Who else? Let's go. These are called neckers. There's all kinds of terrible spawn around this world. Like, I don't even know what they're all called, but it's horrible. And then the slightest thing will create a tremendous curse. It'd be a terrible world to live in. And imagine you're out in the woods and run across something like this. And it's got to be 3 feet tall. Okay. Easy enough to dispatch, though. Loot up all the stuff it might be used for crafting later or selling, perhaps. In handy fashion, there are little X's on the mini-map to help me find the bodies. Then I know when I found them all. Check the chat real quick. No romancing the witch. I'll try to remember that. I'd be too shy to romance the witch you guys are watching, bro. That'd be a personal thing. I can't do that with you guys watching. I'd get red-faced just thinking about it.
Cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
I love the fact that there's a cart for a landmark on the way, and everybody's like too lazy to use it or something. Look at all these people here to get help from this witch.
Miss, the cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I
That's a
look
sick
like
cow.
a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
We all promised to close our eyes. Thanks for dropping by, Drax.
We'd best
Sherpa
come back
Drax
now.
in the house.
What you say? She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
What do you mean by that, Frank? Exactly. Look, it's not clear to me what you mean by that, Frank. You want to say it more specifically? What do you mean by a perky lass? And steal our herbs and stuff before we have our dialogue, and be no romancing since you guys are here.
Anyone home?
Some pots we can investigate.
Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
She's vanished on me.
Normal candle.
It's a regular old candle.
Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection.
Where'd she go? She done run off. Are you in OFT? Bath is covered in cobwebs. Not ideal. What obvious thing did I miss now? Dude. She's gotta be in the hut. How did I miss it? Why am I so bad at spotting things in everything I play? I'm so consistent. Recipe for black eyeliner. Oh, there it is. There it is. See, I'm no observation skills at all.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
I'm gonna read the comments before I move on. Thanks, Frank. I need one of these.
Nice.
Nice. Little oasis. The man cave's closest thing I got. It's not this cool. It's pretty cool.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
I am shy though. Especially when people are watching. This was a mistake. I should have played something else. Absolutely.
Greetings, Witcher.
Oh, she's gonna get me demonetized. Not even monetized yet.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Broad.
No. To talk.
Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes.
Turn around and wait.
Take care, Halo Newbie. Thanks for dropping by.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
She's real nice.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Pleasant view. Let's see what she's doing here.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
I mean, if you were hiding as a witch, it seems like you wouldn't be helping the local people up so much. You know what I mean? Unless she's just got a soft spot for people in poverty. That scene was different than the PS4, I bet. Witcher or witch doer. Why Velen?
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live.
What do you mean by
blind
that,
trade.
Frank, specifically? What do you mean?
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Let me just point out, if you're in need of hemorrhoid cream, it is indeed a blessing. Not that I would know specifically.
Changing the subject.
Alright. I'm kind of in the mood to push forward. I'm doing a lot of talking on this today.
Oh, really? Who?
Let's be vague. She knows, though, right? She knows why I play games.
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cyrilla. No flea-bitten scoia'tail slob either, but an elven mage.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
Composure is an underrated superpower.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it.
Yes, Frank, this is on Ultra with ray tracing set to performance mode.
Think as I do, but she might
And I'm playing it on an ultra wide, 1440p vertically, 38 something horizontal. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make some more headway.
Yes, let's. This is the
We
place.
leveled up.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would be here. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
The side quests are actually more enjoyable in this. Like, you get to spend more time out here in these environments doing stuff and things, but unfortunately we get to follow Kira. Let's go. Let's go.
Gavella Glan.
This isn't my favorite quest line. Like I said, I like the DLC more than the main game. It's still good, though. Still enjoy the game. It's a little tricky to stream and play something, though.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Some monsters down there in the swamp. Sheesh.
Follow me.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Okay. There we go. Not so bad. Not so bad. It's nice to actually play a little bit instead of just walk and talk, too. Yeah, there is a ton of talking in this game. It's a great game, but you have to have the patience for that. You have to pay attention because the stuff matters, too. Like, it matters now, it's gonna matter later. Depending what ending you want, you gotta pay attention. That's tough. You gotta be in the mood for it. I find Red Dead Redemption 2 better in that regard. You have choices to make, but there are more immediate choices. Hey, Gwent's a great game. I even had the standalone version of Gwent for a while. Let's see what's this way first. It wants me to go the other way, so there must be loot this way. Got a little wall we can blast open. foglet. These are a pain. Yeah. Wonder if I wasn't supposed to go this direction yet. Maybe I would have came here eventually anyway. I don't know. We'll go this way first and see. I think I accidentally went the right way anyway.
Kira.
Ah! Geralt!
What? It's telling me to go back this way now. Now it's telling me to go back the other way. Where? This is crazy. Now it's telling me to go back up that path again. The magic path is worthless. I should stream more often. I think I'm gonna do this a couple times a week, at least once a week, maybe more, depending how much free time I have. But I enjoy it. I enjoy hanging out. Oh, I'm going this way no matter what. Okay, here we are. Look at this, an all-powerful witch trapped by a couple rats. It's ridiculous.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats!
This is ridiculous. They're fireproof too. Okay, calm down, calm down.
I beg you.
We got it, we got it.
Do you know the diseases they spread?
Oh, I gotta destroy these two. I don't know if I have any bombs. Yeah, I don't have the right bomb. This is stupid. Do you have bombs?
Disgusting.
Maybe I can craft the bomb? So they're just gonna keep spawning until I, like, smoke these.
Get them all! Ah!
Maybe there's some bombs up here. Ah, I'm stuck on nothing. I bet these ingredients are useful for the crafting of bombs. Alright. Try to figure out how to make bombs here. Alright, let's see. I can make this one. Good. I can make a couple of them too. Perfect. What did it do? Did I make them all? I didn't mean to do that. It's okay. Here. Come on. What, am I not allowed to do this with rats on me? They don't burn good, by the way.
Do you know the diseases they spread?
What a pain. Tedious is the word. Tedious. Get off. I can't. Come back.
Do you know the diseases they spread?
Okay. This is so tedious. This is crazy. Alright. Please let me blow up the nest. What do you mean I don't have the right bomb? It's crazy. Did I not have sufficient amounts to make the bombs I needed? Like, what am I supposed to do? There was another type of bomb prior. Surely. Let's see. So, calcium or sulfur. So if I can find those. I don't understand. I thought I crafted. I did. So it's just got to be equipped. That's the problem. See? Dude, I absolutely have the bomb I need. Like, it'll let me destroy this one, right? Oh, okay. So the fire potion actually, or the fire spell actually took care of it. Man, that took forever. That took forever.
With one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here.
That's the kind of stuff I edit out of my normal
I've no
gameplay.
idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Because it took me 15 minutes to break 2
We
rat
must leave
nests.
here at once.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him.
What other
Besides,
games would you guys like to see me stream?
Go on.
Anything specific, or are you good with this one? I like this, or Red Dead Redemption 2, to be honest. I'd like to figure out how to stream VR, but
Is
that's
this
later
about
on the list.
Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go.
Doom?
Gavella Glan.
Lead on. Lead on, let's get out of here. Oh, I forgot to level up. This is interesting. The level up system is pretty complicated. Put points in these different skills or signs or mutagens, right? So it's quite a thing. And I want to keep leveling up my delusion, which I don't think I can put another point in until I have put more into the branch, right? Can't improve that, can't do that. So I gotta put more stuff in signs. I'm gonna keep pushing this. So I'm getting closer. Yeah, I need one more point in signs and then I can increase my delusion skill more. I like that. That eventually you can like basically charm people to help you fight and things, and then it opens up dialogue options. I'm doing this specifically because I didn't do this the first time I played the game. I like focused mostly on my melee combat and I was satisfied with that. And that was fun. This time I want to do it a little different. I want to see what dialogue I can open up. Let's go. Let's go.
That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An
Thank you
illusion?
for that, Camden.
No. A morphotic projection.
That's what I thought it was, a morphotic projection. That was my first guess.
What projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Thanks for that, Frank.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Is there any plants I need to collect while I'm here? These might be hard to find later. Snatch them up while we're here and then we'll get out. Good enough, good enough. We got some. Oh, there's some more.
An old elven hoard.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
A shellfish elf.
Careful.
Ooh.
That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognize the Volpine Lorette immediately.
Ow.
After you've learned to cast Ignite, catch these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
That sign I put down there keeps wraiths visible. And then notice the gases are susceptible to flame. I'm gonna have to concentrate up to get through here. Notice the cooldown on the signs is significantly faster when I'm not in combat. I don't know if I can hurt these wraiths without the sign. Great. The gas came back. What a pain. What a pain. Need to get some better gear. I'm having to hit these way too many times. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Alright. Let's push on. Out of the way. Maybe I can just power through and fight them on the other side. Let go of your target. Dude, come off the target. I have to deal with it. Have to deal with it. What a pain. Let's go. Keeping it away. Okay. Let's go. Where do we go? This way? Yeah, it's automatically drawing my sword. So it automatically draws the correct one.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
I just haven't upgraded my gear in a long time. Not that I've been playing that long, but I'm not real big on that inventory management and stuff. So very often, like, you wouldn't believe how far I got into Final Fantasy VIII before I realized that you could junction magic. There's a shout out for an older game. Like, I pounded the entire way through the game with the GIFs or GIFs, whatever they were called, the summons.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? The obvious route is not always the best route. It's the real stuff. Welcome to the stream, Rowan. Thank you for dropping by.
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it? Gavella Glan.
Yeah, this has been fun. I like this. I like this live streaming, hanging out. What's that?
Hunting dog. Can't see any connection to Kelpie.
Ow, why did it explode, though? What did you do? I was just hanging out and you blew it up.
Geralt, are you alright?
You might say so.
What? I don't even know what happened. Evidently don't interact with the signs. It's the wrong one. Is there something else? So that's the swallow. It's hard to see. It's like glaring badly. But I think that's the swallow. What's this? Is it gonna blow up too? I hope it blows up. That'd be great.
Monster.
Run away.
Like a Karen.
It won't let me run away.
Geralt, what the
I
hell
found
is
the right
that?
one. See? I knew what I was doing. The new rig is fantastic. Thank you for asking, Alex.
Security measure. Damn it all. Any last
What's a wraith of me? I wonder if he's susceptible to this mine track. He is.
Can you defeat them?
Perfect.
Are you willing? Perhaps these apparitions they are real.
Sorry, I just don't share your doubts.
Beautiful. See?
Now focus
That
on
went
the
very
fight.
well. I'm all wounded though. I'm gonna need to meditate
What
soon.
happened to you before?
Well, almost. A while back, a certain Doppler took a shot at impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
That's great. Where do I go? It's so hard to see. I had some issues with the PC. I think I've sorted most of them. I had a problem where the Ethernet adapter was like disconnecting itself. Use your Witcher senses to find something associated with Ciri's horse, Kelpie. That's what that thing I just found was, wasn't it?
Let's go.
Let's go. Where? Down there, maybe? Any chance of that? Jump down there, probably won't be able to get back up. I'm gonna regret this terribly. Let me loot, let me loot. Sword. Anything else? Get a breath of air and then we'll move down the tunnel. Yeah, I found a workaround online. Apparently the Ethernet adapter on my motherboard is present in some other boards, and disabled a couple things in the driver manager that I didn't understand anyway, and it worked. Oh, yours is physically coming unplugged. That is a different problem.
Kelpie.
Look at this. I knew where I was going the whole time, bro. It's obviously so easy. I made it look hard on purpose so you guys would have some suspense, but I knew.
I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
The absolute travesty is that I've played entirely through this game before and have simply forgotten everything.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Can we meditate while we're on this mission to get my, potions back? I can. Great. She just stood there while I meditated for an hour. Nice and patient.
Well, coming?
I am.
Well, now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
What character from Star Trek also didn't like being teleported? No, Spike. Don't you answer it. Give someone else a chance. Thanks, Gambit.
I think that's a swallow.
What? Come.
Sure it's safe.
Of course. The Elven Mage prepared this passage for Ciri.
See, Drax, you're from the same generation. Too easy. That's good, though. You're absolutely correct. Though who wouldn't be terrified to be broken into energy and sent across incredible differences, reassembled? Another person shows up on the other side that thinks it's you, but it's not. You are absolutely dead. You know what I mean? You are absolutely dead. I'm at the part where I found Ciri and killed the 3 hags. Yeah, I don't think I'm terribly far from that, but I don't remember exactly how it comes together. McCoy didn't like space. McCoy didn't like space. He didn't really like anything, though, right? Great character. Look at this monstrosity. I doubt my mind tricks are going to work on it. We'll try them.
I have a bad feeling about this.
TAL not recognized.
Let's see. It works. I can stun. Oh, she broke my stun. Not good. Ow. Okay, we're going to move away from the mind trick and stick with the armor. Man, he's mad and dumb. Mad and dumb. That armor's great, however you pronounce it. Basically, I eat a shot for free. She's talking trash. I'm doing all the work. By the way, anybody watching interested, we have 2 giveaways currently going on the Discord right now. You have to check out one of my other videos for a link to the Discord because I didn't think to put one in the description today. But we'll be giving away a copy of The Light Brigade on Friday, and then the Friday after we'll be giving a copy of VR Noid away. Hop in the Discord, make some new friends, maybe get a new game.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Guys, don't pay attention. She's flirting with me. Don't pay attention. Sure, Camden, thank you for that. So, what else? Anything else here? Do you know the way?
Geralt!
No. Quit yelling at me and lead. Continue exploring the ruins. Follow the swallow symbols. So, okay, let's see if we can find some. Something to loot. You got diagrams for stuff to make. Might as well pick that up. See if we can identify a swallow sign somewhere. It's the worst part about live streaming is you guys get to see even more how badly I do puzzles. Like, never felt dumber in my life than when I'm trying to solve a puzzle in a game. I do need to visit the blacksmith, I agree. Chekhov's sarcasm, also good. Kiss the witch if you can. That is not the kind of stream I'm running here, Kai, thank you.
Find Siri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire. What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal.
She's getting awful nosy.
Not to worry. We'll get there. Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem might surprise us.
We'll see. We'll see. There's a chance the stream will crash right before that happens. Of course, I don't want that to happen, but you never know. Witchers are not gentlemen, bro.
Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glan.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
Look at this. There was 3 of those golem things in Wild Hunt handled. Oh, there's more up there even. They're way better at smoking golems than I am.
Froze them before they could attack.
Shut up! Isa.
Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about everything. How do I do that?
What is this?
It's a boss fight.
Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demisha Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian Annoy! Ready. Stay close.
Doesn't seem so bad so far.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me!
Ow.
Geralt!
Where's my sword? What's going on? Here we go. It like glitched out. I think it broke. I didn't know that was a thing. Definitely making this look harder than it probably should. It's tricky to fight a thing that keeps running away. stun me. Not good. Here we go.
Ungal stamina. I'm beginning to think we might make it.
They're gonna drag this out. And I gotta concentrate the whole time. Sorry for ignoring the chat. No, I've still got my axe. It just like glitched and didn't draw my weapon.
Hey, Nicola!
Change targets now. Ow. Can't move around as much as I like to because I gotta stay in this like half sphere. Greatly adds to the challenge. Barely saw that coming. Maybe I don't even need to stay in the sphere. I don't even know.
Ungal stamina.
Another one down.
Just one more.
Let's go. Let's go. She's still in good health. I'm feeling good about it. We're gonna get through it. Proof of practice that you don't have to be good at a thing to get through a thing.
Hey, Nicola!
Won't let me target them. There it goes. A little smoother, a little smoother. That'll work. Ah, there's another. Okay.
Ungal stamina.
Feeling okay about it. What the heck was that?
Darian Annoy!
Kira.
She's all fatigued and stuff.
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, what a new life.
If I had $1 for every time I'd heard that. Hell yeah.
Be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
Okay.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Ooh, sulfur. We need sulfur for making bombs. We'll catch up. We gotta loot. Sulfur dogs, bro. Sulfur dogs. Hopefully she doesn't get herself killed while I'm looting. This is important. Gotta make bombs later. Ah, what's going on? There we go. Good enough, good enough. Anyone else excited for Into the Radius 2.6? I'm looking forward to trying that. I'm probably going to try 1.0 first because I'm interested in exploring the old map. But yeah, I'm excited for 2.6. Especially the AI, that they're improving the AI.
Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Look, there's something here. It's like a secret. Let's check it out before we go. Ow. Me without my gas mask. Better be something good in here. Apparently nothing. What?
Just wonderful.
It was absolutely not worth fighting a foglet for whatever's in that box, just saying. Ow. Fortunately, he didn't fight any smarter than I did, so we got through him. Let's see, iron string and diagrams to make better stuff and things. Fantastic. Maybe that was worth it. Pest just said got to make bombs later so casually. You do, man. If you're gonna hunt griffins and things, you need bombs. Fun with the harvester. I don't even know what the harvester looks like. Don't spoil it for me. I want that to be raw and genuine. Yeah, not this Friday, but the Friday after, I'm hoping to do a 1.0 video. And I haven't researched it at all. I've not watched anything on it. I'm pretty excited. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to that because I've played the existing maps so thoroughly on Radius. Yeah, there's a chest there. Almost missed it. Fortunately, my incredible observation skills picked it out immediately.
He awaits us.
What is this? The final? This is an actual boss fight. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, in about 20 minutes, I'll be wrapping up the stream because it'll be time to wind down, eat some food, go to bed, hang out with the wife a little bit. We gotta watch Survivor tonight. We're on season 7. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
You're stubborn, Dwan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
Ah, he's gonna cheat. See?
Look, he's opening a passage.
Stay calm. Focus.
What do we do? Oh. Fight the stupid hounds. Let's go. Get these stupid hounds. Ow. Ow. Stick with the quicker attacks. Here we go. Oh, he's completely healed during all that. He himself is not very smart. We might get this. No. Of course.
Another rift.
Look, he heals. I gotta get through these hounds quick. Okay. Maybe we can cut him down. I feel like we got him this time. Beautiful. That wasn't so bad.
Are you well and whole? I feared.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at our... Surely we've picked up some better weapons. Not better, not better, not better, not better. How is everything worse than what I had, and what I had is not very good? That's crazy. That we do have a healthy inventory of junk that we need to part with. That's very surprising to me. I was thinking something in here would be better. There's some better armor. Everything else is crap. Yeah, I'm hoping you're right there, Rowan. I'm hoping that this PC handles 1.0 well. It's one thing I've heard is that it's difficult to run the big map. I don't know why it's difficult, though. I don't know if it's... I'll try to repair that, by the way, Frank. I don't know if it's difficult because of memory requirements, like the actual system RAM or GPU memory. Don't think I'm carrying any weapons repair kits. This is just for armor, right? So I guess I'm gonna have to buy some weapon repair stuff and travel with next time. But much like Radius, I don't carry cleaning supplies with me on runs.
Another message for Siri.
Loot these hounds real quick and we'll be on our way. I feel like we're near the end of this quest, and it'll be a perfect place to wrap up this first stream, which I feel like is going okay. It's going okay. I've had a good time, even though demonstrated in live fashion my absolute lack of ability with puzzles and generally poor gameplay. There's all kinds of stuff here to loot.
This message.
Sirel, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
You know, I've played entirely through the game, Spike, and I don't know how to explain it exactly. It's like this group of baddies, basically, but they come and go through portals, and there's always Frost with them, and they're the worst of the worst, I guess. But I'm sure the lore explains it much better than that.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Yeah, what Drax said.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stop the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
What do you mean by that, Frank? witchy booty calls? Is that a pirate themed thing? What is that? Be more specific. Oh no, we're looking for clues again.
Mysterious mage herbalist. What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
The bear legend. I think that's from the recent movie. Oh, we're not going to read all this. We're not going to read all this. That's a lot. That's a lot of reading.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Didn't burn him very well. Not if I was able to spot him. What the heck was that? Let's get this treasure chest before we go here. Spiring ash down dreamy hills, past sparkling waters. I'm not going to try to say that. Drift slowly, softly, silently into oblivion. Sage lips blacken, frosted bones quiver. Before an ice-bound eye can blink in distant skies, I will watch your descent. I don't know what that means. But I did find a door and a bookcase. Let's look at the bookcase. We're not gonna... we're not reading all that. We're not reading the instructions.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
Skip. I think I want to do this on Wednesdays and maybe again on the weekend, depending on my free time. I'm enjoying this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Huh. Thanks.
When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk toward it. When you're close, press A to dispel the illusion. Yeah, the nice thing about the live stream, I'll cover that real quick, is I can play games that it would be very difficult to make content without the content becoming extremely long, like a game like Skyrim or this. Games I want to play, but it would be so difficult to make regular weekly content. Like if I produce an hour of content for a game a week, then it takes me a year to get through the game. So this is perfect for games that I want to play and I want to share, but don't work for my normal format. So yeah, I would like to make this a regular thing. And it's fun to hang out with people live instead of talking to myself. But I also enjoy talking to myself. I never get stuck, Kai. That's ridiculous. Don't be silly.
Let's see where the passage leads.
One of the best puzzle doers there's ever been. Me and Spike both, bro, and you know that.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
All right.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Gavella Glan.
Every time I think I can get out of here, back in. Hey, we leveled up. You know, I probably should put a point to one of these. Increase fast attack by 10%. See, but you, not only do you have to acquire an ability like this, right? I acquire the ability. I have to activate it over here. And then the color combinations matter. Because if you have a mutagen that matches the color of the signs, or whatever you want to call these, it like increases them in effectiveness. Which I'm obviously not doing right now, but I need to do eventually. Help her, she helped you. I solve puzzles like I kill mimics. Eventually. Hell yeah.
Looks like another damn riddle to me.
No. No. Oh. Alright. That didn't work. Oh no! Like every time I solve anything ever. Ow!
Seems we did something wrong.
I agree. That didn't work either. Alright. We are absolutely going to, like, look at this before we just pound the next statue. She's talking all that smack, but her nuke does nothing. It's like carrying a Makarov into the castle. Okay, let's look around. Can I study the door?
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just
get on with it.
Translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Let's solve it.
Let's see if we can solve
I
this.
forgot everything. But it's not these two because I started with them. That one has a dog, and this one is the fourth, and he's not by the first. So this must be the first. He's by the second, right?
There it goes.
Wrong.
Show me what you got.
Okay. But I selected 3, so the next one has to be the one, right? Unless the puzzle didn't work before I interacted with the door, which is possible. Because video game. Okay. We're going to meditate to get back our potions, and we're going to try that again. I've tried all the other ones. Did the second one have a tune? Do you remember, Kai? Second played a tune. There's no tune there. But the fourth stood not by the first, right? The third had a dog. So it almost has to be this one, even though that doesn't make sense exactly, right? Or maybe this one had a tune and a dog. That one has a dog. I don't think the fourth can be by the first, though. Let's repeat the... Can I repeat it? No. Nope, we're committed. We're committed. Which one? Which one? What do you guys think? Left to right. Left is 1. Alright, Kai, we'll go with your suggestion.
Wait. Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
So then I'm thinking the one all the way to the right. Because I think the fourth one also had an instrument, correct?
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
Thanks for that. Look at that. Look at that. Easy. That wasn't so bad. Oh, there was
Grave
good
is it?
boots
What
in
do you
there.
think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I'd Didn't already know where she was buried. I guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just desserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Not without my boots. Notes. Day 3275. Final conclusions regarding the lamp. My experiences with the magic lamp unequivocally confirm that by using active centers of condensed spiritual energy can be coaxed into contact and communicate a limited set of beings' last memories. Laura Doran's remains, however, emit entirely inert spiritual energy. So somebody brought this lamp down here to try to communicate with the remaining spiritual energy of Laura Doran. Interesting. Very interesting. Roasting some potatoes, Frank? Is that what you're doing? Potatoes is another thing I don't get tired of. That's some good food right there. Having rice tonight myself.
We going?
What'd she say? I can't go up here without her, perhaps.
Something here.
Oh, another.
Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Beautiful. We're outside. We're outside. Feels so good. Feels so good. Cream peas. I don't think so.
At last. But it was
Is that anything like Fiesta corn?
You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
We'll do that. We'll do that after the stream
I'll
ends.
stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
Hello,
See you,
DZ112. Thank you for stopping by. Won't be going on much longer, but I do appreciate you dropping in. And I'm doing very well, thank you. Hopefully you're doing well. Also, in addition to. Okay. Wow. That was quite the ordeal. That was quite the ordeal. And we found a boat. Let's take a look. Let's get up on this hill so we can see, enjoy the sights, and take a look at our quest log. Need to get our gear repaired and buy some stuff to take with us to repair our gear on our next trip. Mushy peas. Alright, let's take a look at the quests. So, we're level 6. Find the Pellar's Hut. That's what we've been trying to do. Right? This all started off because we're trying to find the Bloody Baron's family. And then we have Ladies of the Wood. And that's the Witches in the Bog, I think. And then our secondary quests. That hunter with the missing wife. And the invitation from Kira Metz. So we have so much to do. We have so much to do. I think it makes sense to finish up this main quest we're on. This Family Matters main quest. And after that, probably spend some time in side quests. Because I think I enjoy them more than the main quests in this game. You're still convinced he did something to his family while drunk? Maybe, Kai. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe, bro. We'll save. We'll ride that direction a little bit. And I'm going to probably... Actually, it's after 7 now. I didn't intend to go past 7 tonight. So we'll probably wrap it up. If anybody has anything they'd like to ask or mention before we wrap up the stream, any quality concerns, complaints, feedback towards improving the stream in the future. Otherwise, it's pretty much just going to be this, me playing games poorly and talking to you guys. But it's fun. I did enjoy this.
Go, go.
Probably should have took time to hunt those a little bit. There's some stuff down there making noise. Look at that. There's like wraiths all over the place. Run away. Run away. They're big. Flee. Flee. Get off. No. We'll come back to those ruins later. Romance some of the girls. Kai, I'll send you a couple links after this, Kai, to help you out. Great stream, thank you. Appreciate it. Make the game a little louder, I can do that. Yeah. So the game was quiet. Family Matters is talking to you, deal with the hags. Maybe I should deal with some of that before. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I enjoyed this a lot. This was fun. This was fun. First time doing this, so a little nervous. And then figuring out the technical aspect. I really struggled to get the OBS software to see my source today. I don't know why. I think now that I've got it the first time, it won't be too bad going forward. I had to put the game in windowed mode so that I could get OBS to see the window before I could put it back in full screen. It was crazy, but it took me, 5 minutes of messing around to figure that out. See if the character interactions are worth the game. Yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I even created a screen for this. Let's see if it works. This is going to be fun. Let's try this. Bang. Thank you, scene. Check this out. Does it really make sense that I use these radius scenes for my cards, right? My stream starting soon and stream over, right? But I guess it is what it is, right? I had a good time. Looking forward to doing this again. I don't know when exactly. For now, I'm going to focus on maybe doing them on Wednesday evenings. But when I'm on call, I never know when I'll have to go to work, so that might not happen. That's why the pre-recorded, uploaded, scheduled content works well through the week, even when I'm on call. But I'm going to try to do this on Wednesdays. This was a lot of fun, hanging out with you guys. It's a good time. It's a good time. But thank you guys for watching. You know what I mean? This is going up on Wednesday, right? But whenever you find this video, hopefully it finds you well. Hopefully you're putting together some fun weekend plans. Hopefully you're spending your free time with the people you want to spend your free time with. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this tiny channel. By the way, when do I stop with the tiny channel part, right? You know what I mean? We think stop that at 1,000, so then you can say that you were here pre-1,000 back in the tiny channel era of the channel, right? Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out, and have a nice day.